If you gave me 12 months in 2026 to become financially free, I wouldn't tell you to work harder. I'd tell you to learn a few specific skills that almost nobody is talking about yet. Because right now, people with no degree, no audience, and no connections are making more money than ever, simply because they learned the skills the internet is secretly paying for. By the time you finish this, you'll know exactly which skills are creating the next wave of millionaires. The truth is, the world changed quietly. Most people are still preparing for a version of life that no longer exists. They're chasing degrees, jobs, and career paths designed for an economy that's already disappearing. Meanwhile, a small group of people figured something out early. In 2026, the highest paid people aren't always the smartest, and they aren't always the hardest workers. They're the people who understand leverage. They know how to use technology, attention, and the internet to multiply their value. And once you understand that, everything changes. A few years ago, making money online sounded unrealistic. People thought you needed a massive audience, expensive equipment, or years of experience. Now, someone with a laptop and Wi-Fi can build an income faster than someone working a traditional job for years. That's how fast the game changed, but most people still haven't noticed. They spend hours every day consuming content while someone else is getting paid to create it. The first skill changing lives right now is AI content creation. I'm not talking about typing random prompts into a chatbot. I'm talking about learning how to create content faster, smarter, and more effectively than most people can manually. Businesses are desperate for attention. They need videos, ads, scripts, and marketing systems. The people who know how to combine human creativity with AI are becoming incredibly valuable. One person can now do the work that used to require an entire team. That's not the future anymore, that's happening right now. The next skill is retention engineering through video. Attention has become the most valuable currency on the internet. Every platform is fighting for it, and every business needs it. The people who know how to keep viewers watching are making serious money. A great editor understands psychology. They know how to create curiosity, how to control pacing, and how to make people feel something. One viral video can change an entire business overnight, and companies will always pay the people who can command attention. Then there's personal branding. This is bigger than most people realize. In today's world, trust is everything. People don't just follow companies anymore, they follow people. A personal brand becomes digital leverage. You post once, and it works for you for years. It attracts clients, customers, and connections while you sleep. Most people never start because they're afraid of being judged, but every successful creator started with 0 views. Nobody begins polished. The people who win are simply the ones willing to look inexperienced long enough to improve. Another skill almost nobody talks about anymore is real communication. Not manipulative sales, but the ability to explain value clearly. Technology can automate tasks, but emotion still drives decisions. If you can build trust and influence decisions, you will always have opportunities. In the age of AI, human persuasion becomes even more vital. This leads to a massive shift happening right now: AI automation. Businesses everywhere are trying to save time and reduce costs. They want systems that handle repetitive work automatically, from lead generation to complex workflows. Most business owners have no idea how to set these systems up, which creates a massive opportunity for early adopters. This is how wealth shifts happen. By the time the average person realizes what's happening, the biggest opportunities are already gone. But out of all these skills, one stands above the rest: storytelling. Storytelling is what makes people care. It's what builds connection and makes ideas unforgettable. People don't remember information, they remember emotion. In a world flooded with AI-generated content, authentic storytelling is becoming rare, which makes it more valuable than ever. The people who can hold attention will control the future. But here's the truth most people avoid hearing. None of these skills matter if you never take action. Most people spend years preparing for success without ever beginning. They watch videos, save advice, and make plans, but they never build anything. That's why they stay stuck. Meanwhile, someone with less talent but more action quietly changes their entire life. In 2026, speed matters. The internet rewards execution, not overthinking. You have to stop waiting for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. The people getting rich in this decade aren't necessarily more talented than you. They just started before you did. One skill can change your future. One skill can buy your freedom. One skill can completely transform your life. You can start learning today. Not next year, and not someday. Today. The next few years are going to change everything. The people who adapt first are the ones who will win the biggest.